Hello, and welcome to the Reptilian News for August 14th, 2025. What we have in front of us is all of the iNaturalist data for reptiles and amphibians from the United States of America for August 14th, 2025. We're going to explore them. First things first, let's turn all these observations into a heat map. First things first, we've turned our observations into a heat map. So this is where 50% of the greatest heat maps are kind of confusing. But I think we kind of understand what's going on here, right? These are our major sinks. So it looks like somebody was getting busy in New Mexico yesterday. A lot of people in Arizona. I wonder what's going on in New Mexico. Is there like some sort of event? What the heck's going on? This is what our data looks like on the screen. Again, a lot of stuff going on in Denver. Somebody was hanging out up in Weld County. Some stuff going on. Well, I guess there's only one thing we can do, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look around. Where should we start? Let's start right here in Nevada. Desert horned lizard. Actually, I know how we'll do it. We're gonna go through the here we go. Taxon genus names. So we got a lot of Scoloporus, no surprise there. Most common reptile for the day was in fact Scoloporus. Who would have thought? Thamnophis, second most, was 68. Anolis, 55. Let's see when we got 40 rattlesnakes observed yesterday. That's cool. Who else we got? We got 12 Lamprepeltis. That's kind of surprising, actually. Map, select by attributes. We're going to say where taxon genus name is equal to Lamprepeltis. Okay, where were yesterday's lamps discovered? Oh, one in Colorado. Uh-oh. Very cool, super loud truck out there. So we got 12 Lamprepeltis. Let's see who we got. We got, what's the coolest thing on there? We have a western milk snake. That must have been the one from Colorado. Let's look at that snake. Ooh, we got a Jeffco. It makes sense. It rained here yesterday, so it would make sense. What we got? Come on. Oh, it was dead. And it was, in fact, observed. It doesn't make sense, the name on that. Really handsome snake. That's too bad it was dead. Bummer. I wonder if we just got exposed and cooked. Oh, that's a Dinosaur Ridge. That's cool. This is like a dinosaur park in Denver. Well, that's cool. Who else we got? California Mountain King. I'm presuming that's you. Let's look at this snake. Handsome snake. Oh, and that's at Yosemite, too. Dang. Yosemite makes some good kings, I'll tell you that. I've never been to Yosemite, but might have to go. Come on, let me look at the next. Look at this in situ. We're just crawling along, being inspiring. Cool. Well, the lamps of the day are not so bad. I'm only going to look at 2 of them still, but they're not so bad. Where's that? Counts by genus, taxon name. Who else we got? We get anybody else cool? Tantilla. Was that stove? The stove? Oh, wait, no. That was definitely not the stove. It was... Oh, it was in Colorado. Well, who cares? We can look at the Phrynosomas of the day. We always love looking at Phrynosoma. Who did we get yesterday? No surprise, we're finding horned lizards in southern Arizona. We got some Blainesville horned lizards. Let's go look at that picture. Where are my guys at? Where are we at? There we are. Ooh. PhD. Don't mind if I do. Handsome lizard. Blainsville's horned lizards are one of the better lizards in the U.S. Changed my mind. You can't, because you're a sucker. Baby Blainsville horned lizard. People are going to get mad at me at some point for doxing their spots, but they shouldn't post them on iNaturals. Fence lizard. Who else we get? And another Blainsville. Man, nothing but teeny weeny little Blainsville's horned lizards this time of year, I guess. Well, yeah, that checks out. We had an incident with some horned lizards last week that was not so cute. Oh, we got a Hernandez in Colorado. Oh, man. That is a handsome lizard right there. Look at him. What? Look at that. All right. Yeah, I love Hernandez perhaps more than anything. That's a good lizard right there. Look at his jowls. Let's go look at the rattlesnakes. Look at all of them in Arizona. Yeah. Who we got up here? We got Andrew Pauly. I don't know why, but I know that name. Have I met you, brother? Or do you follow me on Instagram? May. You better watch it. You better watch out. Or I'm going to give you some of this biting. Hell yeah. We got another Viridis. Is he mad? No, pre-mad. What's going on? Not mad yet. But don't think that just because I'm not mad right now doesn't mean I can't get mad. Because if you think so, I'll get mad. Oh, Andrew really loved the look of this one. I agree. What a handsome snake. What's going on? I'm mad. You better watch it. Why? Because I'm mad. See this shape? This shape looks like a S, and that stands for so mad. I agree with Andrew. I really love the look of that snake myself. They found a lot of snakes up there last night, all things considered. What we got here? All right. Is this a good Melosis? Oh, it's a good Melosis. Look at that. Can you see why they call them a blacktail? This is their tail. The tail is like the part of the body at the end. If your body's all one thing, you're kind of all a tail, but then the part of you that's past the part of you that is needed is your tail. And on the blacktail rattlesnake, that part's black. Yeah, I've never seen any down there, but I know they get pretty good. We got a timber. Well, let's go look at the Timby. Where's this Timby? Is that it? No. That is a handsome snake right there. Uh-oh. Did we get mad or did we get reasonable? What's going on? What do we got right here? There's two versions of this posture. There's, damn it, I gotta find my spot again. You moved me. And, hey, you better watch it. And with timbers, I tend to believe that it's more that first one than that second one. But who knows? Let's be nice. We got a tiger rattlesnake. Let's see. I'm going to say we're not. Oh, that's a pretty good one. That really reminds me of the second tiger I ever saw. Those are such handsome snakes, man. That's a great snake right there. Oh, somebody found a Lepidus yesterday. Let's look at the Lepidus. There it is. This is going to be a good snake, mate. Well, no. It's probably going to be a Davis. No, it's a pretty good snake. Where is? Oh, no. I called it. For a second, he got me. He's so uncolorful, I thought that he was from a less colorful place. Yep. That's what a rock rattlesnake looks like. We got an Arizona black rattlesnake. Or we got an Arizona green rattlesnake. We got an Arizona. When they're babies, they look like that. And then when they get big, they don't. Isn't that crazy? We got some ontogeny going on. There you go. It's the man himself, Jake Scott. Everybody, let's. Yay, Jake Scott. He's awesome. Yeah, Arizona black rattlesnake. Isn't that a cool snake? That's also a cool snake. That's also a cool snake. All right, can't do this all day. Nothing good other than that. Nothing good other than that. Cool. Yeah. Ooh, we got 3 Cistruris. Oh boy, I love me a Cistruris. You know who loves a Cistruris? Me. My brother in Christ. What are you doing? My brother in Christ. Alright. What are our... We got Georgia, we got Oklahoma, and we've got Florida. I'm not going to look at the one from Florida. I don't care about that one. Why not? Because the other day I was in a town and a guy from Florida yelled at me because he drove like crap, so I took a picture of his car. Come on. That's going to be... I don't know what that snake's going to look like. Oh. So why is it not just called a dusky? Is that not a dusky? Is that not just a dusky? It looks like a dusky to me. I mean, it's a fine snake. But you kind of got me excited there. It's not cool. This is going to be a good one right here. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh. Yeah, that's a handsome snake. First in a while for me. Yeah, but it's in Florida, so who cares? Who else we got that's cool in here? We got some eastern hogs. I guess that's cool. I mean, eastern hogs are cool, but I'm just not really like I know what they look like. Actually, the ones from Michigan are dope. Well, that's not the dopest eastern hog of all time, but it is in situ, and we love that. Remember that time I found one of those in situ? That was cool. Where else we got? Where else we get? I'm gonna investigate this little area here in New Mexico here next, because I think that's interesting that we've got such a what's going on in Santa Fe and Albuquerque yesterday. We got a central. We got a whatever part of Texas that is. Oh, Austin. Oh, we're a baby. What's going on? I am not so big. What else? Pretty much it. Trying to figure out where to go from there. Really, what happens is if I touch it, I'll die! Oh, and we're mad. We are not happy. That is a cool looking snake. It's funny that, people will call, black eastern hognose snakes are melanistic. But there also exists a class of eastern hognose snakes that look something like that. And we like those ones, don't we? That is a neat looking snake right there. You just got a little bit of patterning in there. What is going on? Oh, and we got our white spots on. That's how you can tell we're married. What else do we want to look at? Micrurus, we got a singular observation of the eastern coral snake yesterday. I don't know when. Their note is... Some kind of bird of prey was sitting there. Guess it was his lucky day. No, actually, that would be your lucky day. Because you found a coral snake just crawling around. The coolest. What else we got that I want to look at? We got Algaria, but where are they from? Yeah. Algaria are awesome, but we don't really need to look at all the Algaria right now. Let's go look at the softshell turtles, though. Have we got any smooth softshells? Come on, smooths. This is a good show of just how unobserved smooth softshells are. There were 14 observed yesterday, and 100% of them were either softshell or Florida softshell. I guess you could say that you don't know that about this one, but I'm assuming. Honestly, it is crazy that in the U.S. on an average day, let's just look at how many of these records, just like on any given day. The red ones, red pins represent rattlesnakes. I mean, it's not a reason to lose your mind if you see a rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes are rattlesnakes are rattlesnakes. They're actually, they're good guys. It's just kind of, oh, we got some Idaho rattlesnakes. Let's look at those. Oh, this could be a mean looking snake. Or it could be a baby. Oh, well, no, it's a big, did you kill it? I can't tell if that snake's alive. No, that's a handsome big lutosis right there. Gotta love it. What's this other one look like? Did we see more than one? We did see more than one. Let's let one of them. Wow, look at that eye stripe. We got a really good eye stripe going. We're big. It's crazy how big. Oh, check out our snake tongues. Why'd you do that? Former marauder gets mad at marauders. Lame. What are you? That's cool. These are handsome snakes. This guy said, interesting observation. Why? Just look at how clean. I mean, like, there are a lot of people that think that the timber rattlesnakes that live in Wisconsin specifically are among the best ones. Wow, who took that picture? Is it Jake Scott again? Jake Scott again. Jake Scott again, ladies and gentlemen. They're really, really clean in Wisconsin. They're also really, really obscure north in Wisconsin. Like, not obscure north, but we are not in the kind of geography you find most rattlesnakes in Wisconsin. I don't think they're the best, but I don't have a problem if you think that. If you think that, okay. Let's go see what's up here. Why was yesterday so busy? All right, what were we finding in let's see, we got Scalopris, Hemidactylus, Plestiodon. Nothing really that exciting, but nothing really that boring either. Pretty boring though. A lot of Mediterranean geckos. Okay. It's crazy that I didn't know that they were in. I'm assuming that's either that's probably Santa Fe right there. I didn't know they go that far north. Let's see what they're doing next to these shorthorn lizards over here. All right, let's see what the Hernandezi down this way looks like. Is it handsome? They get pretty handsome. It's in the Sandias. Yeah. That's a pretty typical looking boy right there. It's kind of neat. That spot on its back kind of looks more like a Texas horn lizard, but neat. Oh, I was embarrassed by a horn lizard this weekend, and I don't really want to talk about it. Did we get any good Pantherophis? If we got some good Pantherophis, I'll have a look. No. It's crazy that what you're looking at there, like all of those black dots are Mediterranean house geckos. Like the span of places that they're living just on that map yesterday is so impressive. And really, like, I mean, I'm not too familiar with their native range in Mediterranean. No, I know that's not what it's called. I'm not familiar with their native range, but, like, I mean, if they're in Santa Fe and they're in, what state is that? North Carolina, like, they could, I mean, they're probably never going to be crawling around in Denver, but maybe in Pueblo? Probably not. But maybe on the West Slope? Probably not. But maybe? Probably not. But maybe? Maybe. Who else we got? Let's look at the Scalopris. This is the range of our most observed thing from yesterday. That's cool. I don't know. I have an appreciation for the Scalopris that is not great, but it's also not small. Are there any good Scalopris on this list? I'm down to look at a good Scalopris, but I'm not down to look at anything else. Poinsetton? Dang. I was hoping you'd be able to see it. The reason I say that, what? I didn't know about that. Oh, I did know about yarrows. I saw yarrow with a J, which presumably is spelled the right way, and thought, what? I'm not going to stop for the Magister, Remy. I don't care about Magister. Okay, cool. Not so cool on that front. Did we get any Pituophis? Let's check we had to have because I saw the record for it. Where is Pituophis? It's on here. That's a good neck crack. I don't know if that's going to be picked fucked up, but it was a strong contender for a good neck crack. There's Pituophis. I can't tell who's who. Let's take a look at these observes, huh? Nothing crazy. Andrew was the homie with all the rattlesnakes, so let's go look at Andrew's record. No, what? I know it's there. My least favorite thing in the whole world is the phrase encoding overloaded. Come on, you can do it! Was it a big one? It wasn't a big one, but it was one. That would be the Daily Pituophis. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. This is the first one of these we've done. And I'm going to do one tomorrow, too. And if I don't do one tomorrow, that means I didn't do one tomorrow. Which means I didn't feel like doing one. But I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like doing these. These are fun. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you're mad that I didn't do frogs, say that. And if you, I don't know, comment what you want. You know how it works.